There's no time. The final battle is about to begin. If that happens, you'll no longer be able to save your father. No, that's not all. If you don't make it here in time, all those tough fights over the past 11 months...
Whoa. Wait a minute, Rain Mikamura, if that is your real name. Did you just say that the last 24 episodes of... or I guess, 25 episodes worth of G Gundam... it's 24 at this point, because I'm still in episode 24, have taken place over 11 months?
All those tough fights over the past 11 months...
That is unbelievable. I mean, I guess it makes sense with how long it might take to repair the Gundam after a fight or something. And I mean, I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say to this. Anyway, I'm Matthew, author, artist, and commentator, and these are my offhand remarks on G Gundam's shocking timeline. Yeah, I'm going to need to take a minute. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, obviously in that clip, Rain talks about how the last 24, I guess 25, really, episodes have taken place over 11 months. And the Gundam Fight Tournament is, the reason this is so significant and I'm shocked by it, is because the Gundam Fight Tournament is supposed to be a 1-year affair. Which means the show's 49 episodes. I know that because I've got it all. I have the whole box set, and each disc says 1 through 5 or whatever. And I know the last one is it's like 44 through 49. So I know that's the last set of episodes. But I mean 49, 25. That's 24 episodes. So the next 24 episodes are going to take place over about 30 days in the Gundam fight. And like episodes 24 and 25 kind of happen on the same day. And, Domon has this deadline where he has to get from the Guiana Highlands, which are in South America. I don't know if these are fictional Guiana Highlands or if these are the real Guiana Highlands, which there's like 2 different spellings between the subtitles on the discs. And like I googled it and it has a different spelling without a Y, so I don't know if that was like who dubbed this. Anyway, whoever did the dub, I don't know if that was their mistake, if it was they got that straight from Japan when they were making the show or what. So it's hard to say, but anyway, he goes from South America to Hong Kong or mainland China? I think Hong Kong. Anyway, doesn't matter. He goes from there to there in like a very short time after the very romantic embrace of the Gundams, which, gosh, I might spin off and talk about that for a minute. But anyway, yeah, so it takes him months to travel in this brand new, probably, more powerful, faster Gundam. And obviously from the opening credits, or the OP, as they say in the industry, that Burning Gundam can fly, and or Shining Gundam and Burning Gundam can fly, of course. So it's not shocking that he was able to fly there, but yeah, like he defeats Master Asia, and then he just goes off and like barely makes it on time after also encountering these other Gundams that are attacking him. As they're starting like the countdown, and all the pilots have been there, and like George has been there for a couple days, is that right? Anyway, so yeah, I was just really surprised by that, because it doesn't seem like the events of the show are full enough, although I suppose really what happened was I don't know, either they just wanted, it's like, I don't know. I would think that if you wanted to show the passage of 11 months worth of time in a show, that it would have been paced differently. Like, it felt like maybe episodes were like a week or 2 apart. But it's interesting that with the speed at which the Gundams can travel around the world, that things wouldn't have happened so quickly. But I guess Domon always was searching for anybody who had a connection to this guy in this picture, or or like searching for fighters, or I mean, like maybe he was in that Russian prison for a while, back when he met Bolt Gundam's pilot, whose name I can't remember at the moment, the space pirate man, Argo Golsky, as his prison warden VA kind of says his name. Anyway, yeah, so just, I think that's crazy. It's kind of a fun, interesting detail. So it'll be, I guess I was thinking about it, will the 24 episodes really happen, like an episode a day? They kind of have to, which is a little ridiculous for how off the rails things go, but I don't know if the tournament actually finishes over the next month, or perhaps, because there's only like 20 or 40 at the most people competing, and I don't remember if the rules state that they get to keep fighting and continue fighting until they win, or if like once you're eliminated you're out. So it's like, oh yeah, there's going to be 15 matches over the next 30 days, and that's not a big deal, but I don't know. So we'll have to see where it goes, especially because I think coming up there's a couple days of time. Like, I'm going to be kind of obsessed with the clock running down on the rest of G Gundam, and I watched a couple episodes. I just think I finished like 27 or 28, and Domon has had, it must be 27. Domon has had 2 more matches, and I mean, they could have been one day and the next, although honestly you'd think he'd need a little break, especially if over 11 months he faced like 12 or 15 opponents, because there was that whole arc where he was with Master Asia in Shinjuku fighting that war. You know what? The war in Shinjuku, maybe, against the Dark Army, maybe took a long time. And he was probably in the Ghana Highlands for like, I don't know, a month or two. Because everybody, the rest of the Shuffle Alliance act like they hadn't seen him in a long time. So I guess that could be the case. So anyway, I'll stop freaking out now. Do you think if you're watching G Gundam, or if you've watched G Gundam, do you think it feels like 11 months past here? I don't know. By the way, interesting tidbit coming up. I'm definitely going to talk about Domon and Rain's relationship. I wrote a post about it. I might adapt it, but just with a little bit more information from an episode I actually got like halfway through. So anyway, that's it. I got to go. Take care of yourselves. Remember, don't curse the darkness, shine your light. And until next time, be well.